Ian, tough afternoon at the office again. Your team didn't really give yourselves a chance with the 3rd-minute goal.
No, we're putting ourselves out of games. On the ball, I thought we'd done all right. I thought we was a lot more proactive with the ball, and we moved the ball really well, which I wanted them to do. I wanted to be brave on the ball and ask a few questions, but the goals we're giving away at the moment are comical, and it's going to be a long season if we continue with that. That's for sure.
And the first one, we touched on it last week. Players that you rely on just couldn't make a clearance, could they? It was one of those things. Second one, fluke, great goal. I don't know how you look at that one.
No, that was good. That was a good bit of individual play. I mean, he spotted Cam off the side of the line, and it was a good finish, good execution. But I thought they had 3 actions really in the first half, and then we're picking the ball out of the net. That's how hard this league is. You make individual mistakes or collective mistakes, and it's a punishing league. It really is. So we've got to learn very, very quickly and stay in games a lot longer than what we're doing.
And first half 0-3, but 9-4 to you on shots, I believe. I know not many of those were on target, but you got into some really promising positions.
We did. Our final action weren't good enough, but compared to last week, I thought it was a step forward in there, even though the result suggests otherwise. But no, I was pleased with how we moved the go. Really disappointed with how we were conceding at the moment.
What do you say at half-time in a situation like that? Because I guess last week at 2-0 against Rochdale there was a sniff, but at 3-0 this week, I presume you thought it was game over and it was damage limitation, I guess.
Well, it's just who's the brave. We ask questions of them, who's going to stand up and fight for it, because there's 2 ways you can go. You can just hide and the score gets worse, or you can just say, right, no, I'm here, I'm going to show people. And I must say the crowd were fantastic with us. They stayed with us and really got behind the boys. Should score from the penalty, but that would have been consolation. But no, even the 4th goal, he's two defenders in the box, and he's got a free header from 6 yards out, which is just not good enough.
And the penalty, I guess, in some ways is frustrating, because I know it wouldn't have made any difference to the result, but it would have just been good to get that record ticked off, that first goal.
Yeah, got to score from there. It's a chance, a goal-scoring opportunity, which we're not firing there. But we knew this was going to be a tough start. We really did. We've got another real tough one at Southend, where we're going to need people to really stand up and fight, because that was a really hard place to go, especially on a Tuesday night. The crowd will be really intense there. So we've got a lot of reflection to do over these next 48 hours and make sure we come back really strong.
I guess the home games against Rochdale and Forest Green have been attractive, but then going to Roots Hall on Tuesday night under the lights, that's what you strive for, isn't it? Last season, I know it's not going to be easy, but it should be a good occasion, shouldn't it? And I presume the players have got to embrace that. Yeah,
it's a fantastic stadium, fantastic old football stadium. There'll be a full crowd there as well on a Tuesday evening. I know the crowds come out really well for the night games. Got to stand up. We've got to stay in the game for as long as possible, make it as hard as possible, and try and get a result.
And just need to keep your chin up, presumably, and it will turn, won't it?
Well, this is it. We've got to learn very quickly. We'll grow as the games go on. But at the moment, we have to learn very quickly that if you're conceding after 3 minutes, you're going to have a long afternoon in this league.